Hi everyone, my name is Johanna and today I'll be walking you through my Harmoney app, an all-in-one banking and budgeting app for people to manage individual and shared finances in a fun, easy and flexible way. Today I'll be walking you through the core features of the Harmoney app, including the onboarding, creating a budget and adding a member to that budget, scheduling an international transfer, creating and completing tasks in the quest section. So as we're new users, when we open the app, we're presented with the splash page. And since we don't have a login, we'll click Let's Get Started. Here you'll see a few screens telling you all about Harmoney and what features are and functions are provided. So you can create multiple joint accounts and shared budgets with all the people that you love. You can master your finances and achieve growth as a team by playing together and winning incredible prizes. Can make instant transfers with zero fees using HPay, the internal transfer service. And you can never miss a payment with the calendar notifications. There's an internal calendar as well as two-way syncing with all of your external calendars. So to get into the app, we click Let's Go. Since I'll be taking you on the tour today, we don't need to take the quick tour, but new users have the option of taking a quick tour or skipping it and coming back later. So we'll say maybe later. And here we're presented with the home page, where you'll see your accounts up at the top, quick actions in the middle, where you can send money, create a budget, add a contact, or add a quest, and underneath you'll see your most recent transactions. Now we want to create a budget and add a member to that budget. We can either click Create a Budget or go down to the bottom navigation and click Finances. Here you'll see your accounts, and underneath you'll see budgets. If you click Add New, we can create a budget. And here you'll enter your budget details. You can add an icon to personalize the budget. You have to add a budget title, pick a category, and add a budget limit. You can add tags if you want, and add members. We want to add Mia, our partner, to the budget for our holiday budget to Mexico, let's say. So we click Add New, and then it takes us to our contacts. We can either search through the list of contacts with the search bar or scroll down. And we can also add new contacts by scanning a QR code, adding them manually, or sending a link externally. Since we have Mia in our contacts list already, we just click Mia and send invite. Here we review our budget. We've entered that we're going to Mexico, it's a holiday, and the limit is 4,000 euros. We've added tags, and we've added Mia as a member. We can see here the current status of that invitation. It's been sent, but hasn't been accepted. But we can still go ahead and create our budget. There we go, we've created our first budget and we've earned a badge in the process. So click Done. And here we're taken back to the Finances page where we can see our new budget. Now if we want to schedule an international transfer to our friend in the UK, we click Transfers. And here on the Transfers page, we have several ways of sending money. We can either send money to our friend Jessica in the UK via HPay or Harmoney Pay. If she also has a Harmoney account, we can send it via international transfer or a local bank transfer or a recurring transfer. But since she's in the UK, we'll click international transfer. And here we have to choose a destination. We can either do that by searching for a country in the search bar, clicking the countries in recents, or we can scroll through the destinations. Now we want to find the UK, so we scroll down, click the United Kingdom, click Continue, and now we enter how much money we want to send. We see how much they receive, and we can also see the exchange rate. We can choose how we'd like to send it. We can send it via bank transfer, and then we get information on how much it costs. Underneath that, we can see if we send it today, it should arrive by Tuesday. But we want it to arrive on the 13th of June because that's her birthday. So we'll click the calendar icon here, and it takes us to a calendar where we can pick a date to schedule the transfer. We want to schedule it on the 13th, so we click 13 and we schedule the transfer. Here we enter the recipient's details. If you already have the recipient in your contacts in Harmoney, then you simply start typing in the name and autofill options become available. If you do not, you enter it manually and then you have the option to add to contacts so that you don't have to fill it in again later if you want to repeat the transfer. Then you click continue. Before you send it out, you confirm all the information and have a review. So you can see the recipient's details and how much it costs. You can block the auto transfer if you want and check again later if you really want to send it or not. Or you can allow the automatic transfer to go out on Friday, June the 13th. There's also a possibility to edit by clicking on the calendar icon again and changing the date. Since we don't want to do that, we'll just click Send Money Now. We've also earned another badge for scheduling our first transfer. Now that we've sent money to Jessica, she shows up in our quick send options because she's already our Harmoney contact. She also has added her own profile picture, and we see that's available here. And in recent transfers, we can see that the transfer has been scheduled to arrive on the 13th of June 2025, and it's currently pending as seen by the yellow dot. And now we want to create and complete tasks in the quest section. We go down to the bottom navigation here and we click quests. And here we can join in monthly missions, monthly savings goals missions with friends or on your own. And here you can add a task. Now you're probably wondering, why would I want to add tasks and go on missions in a banking app? Well, it should help you stay motivated, keep on top of your finances, and make it a bit more fun. So the idea is that you add a task in the app, and you can set a notification, and when you complete a certain amount of tasks, then you get a badge. When you scroll down, you can see all of the badges that you've collected and see how much progress you've made. I hope you've enjoyed this quick demo, that it's been useful. If you have any questions, let me know, and I wish you a lovely day.